Hi, this is Justin. I just had to make another video as soon as I ended that last one. This is a continued updated video about my coin. This is for all the CIA coin collectibles. Took it out of the plastic bags. You can see where the crack is. I dropped it, fell off myself. Great Seal of the United States of Washington D.C. It's for I forgot to mention in my other video. It's for all the books that he's read about the agency. I read Tracy Walters' book, The Unexpected Spy, The Art of Intelligence, Intelligence in the National Security Enterprise, Masters of Disguise, The Book of Honor. I read a book about DARPA, a 26-chapter book. I read Annie Jacobson's Phenomena book, the U.S. government's research on extrasensory perception and psychokinesis. Her book about Area 51, the top secret military base, which is a nuclear test site and for the U-2 spy plane. I have the Corona satellite book, the Corona spy satellite book. Declassified files. I got The Way of the Knife. I got the book on science and technology. And so listen, you can't read about animals. I got a book on leopards right here. Hold on a second. There's another book too. There's a leopard diary on Amazon for $23. It's an updated leopard book, but there's leopards. I'm reading this book. I just haven't read it yet. I'm saving it for a better time. I don't want to, read some of my books at certain times because I'll just put this right here for now. Because like the arachnology book right here. I'll show it to you. An introduction to arachnology. And I had a book on giant centipedes. Let me put this away here. You can't read about animals because all the pets that you've had, the general care and maintenance for animals. Like reptiles, they need a heat mat or a heat light. They're either tropical or they're desert. Do you know what I mean? And if you really find out what's going on, Labibia, he needs to give up his venomous hobby that he wants to get into, moving out to Texas with his wall map, obtaining his venomous permit for $20. He needs to give that up, abandon that dream, and move out to Italy and get away from this gaslight in Montgomery County, because that's all it is. It's a gaslight in Montgomery County, a notorious one too. If you see what's going on. I like the cover of this, so look at it again. See? It's a pretty thick Bible. It's all in it. I've read Psalm 54 and 56. Even though I'm not fluent in Italian and I didn't really understand what I was reading, I still read it. You know what I mean? So I was speaking in another language. I'm Italian Pod 101. My membership expires February 9th. But my information saved on my account, so when I go back to renew my membership, I'll still have all my word bank, my flashcards and stuff like that, and on all the hours that I studied, tracked, they'll be saved in my account. They don't if your membership expires, as long as it's still under the same email, still under the same account, when you resubscribe, you'll still have all your data. And once you master the pronunciation, it's easier to return to books like this. Complete Italian All-in-One Total Language Study Program, which comes with the app right here in the back for Apple, Android, and the web, and it comes with the Language Lab McGraw-Hill app. Which has flashcards, conversation recording play, and progress tracker, 60 lessons, 300 exercises, comprehensive skill development. And so does Italian Pod 101. Let me put this book back real quick. Hold on, sorry. you can upgrade. I'm on a premium membership, but you can upgrade to Premium Plus, and you can get a one-on-one teacher. But you have to download the app for that, and our internet security would block the app for the one-on-one teacher, the app that I need for that upgrade. So I can't do that until I leave. Um, so, you know, as far as, watching webcam girls and stuff like that, as long as they're keeping me in structured environments, like I can't get on any webcam girl sites or anything like that. They're jealous of me. It's a notorious gaslight. They sent him to an LTS. So, when's the next time he's going to be able to get on a webcam, watch webcams? I was like, all this psychiatric bullshit and this mental health and all this just bullshit that I'm going through. It's called a cup of coffee, a turmeric capsule, and a girlfriend. That's all you need. And you're going through all this shit. You didn't do nothing wrong. As part of this video. You didn't do nothing wrong. You did 3 months in jail for your DUI. Actually 6 months, I don't know why. You went back to your father's house. You were antagonized. All your property was smashed, even your pets. He was coming at you with a baseball bat, and you kick him, and you get locked up, and you spend the next 3.5 years detained in places and moved around like this. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. It really is. So, it's what are you supposed to say to a situation like that? They know it's a gaslight. I mean, any person with common sense can talk to me and have a conversation with me. I mean, I'm one of the, and see that I'm not, I'm a stable person. I'm logical. I take care of myself. I'm independent. I'm on the phone with Social Security, getting that straightened out. I'm on the phone with my insurance companies to get my Medicare Part B turned back on. I applied for my own Medicaid. I got my Medicaid turned on. I got my insurance card mailed to me myself. I'm independent to do all of that. And they want to treat me like I can't care for myself. And he had to lie in our meeting with the judge and say that my ability to care for myself was poor. It was complete fraud, dude. I'm like, I got degree advanced deodorant spray on. I got the Freeman's face mask right here. Let me take these out of the pack. Freeman's face mask. I got, I don't know if you can see this, Gold Dial soap back there. A 12-pack Gold Dial soap. And I have specific Pronamel Active Shield toothpaste. And you're telling me my ability to care for myself is poor? It's complete fraud. Like, these people could be arrested for the fraud that they're committing. And I got on a live chat with my insurance company, Medicare, and she put a note on my file. She couldn't connect me directly to the fraud line because that wasn't her department. But she says she put a note on my file because I told her. I said I've read like over 25 books. To be exact, I'm on my 28th book right now. I told her I read, I exercise, I meditate. I drink herbal tea every day. And I don't know what more the county wants out of me. They don't acknowledge these things that I do. They just want to put you on medication and keep you in structured environments and subtly gaslight you in your meetings with them and say that you were violent towards your father. Dude, anybody that can have their property smashed right in front of their face and not react and start throwing fists, you have superior self-control. You really do. This was going on for like over a month, like 1 or 2 months, like a month or two. And I just purchased that air purifier. Anybody else would have thanked their son for bringing an air purifier into their house. He runs downstairs with a baseball like a maniac and starts smashing it with the bat. It was like, what the fuck? Another day, I'm in the back of the Mercedes. He hops in. I'm just sitting there because I don't want to be in the house around him. And he turns back and looks at me and says something, runs inside, grabs the baseball bat, goes up in the back bungalow where I moved my scorpions to, and smashes my scorpion enclosures. I had to go back there and pick them all up. You know what I mean? I took a picture of it with my cell phone, but then I got rid of my cell phone. So, like, it was a cheap Cricket phone, so it wasn't like an Apple phone or anything like that. But I should have called the cops and said, my father just came back here for no reason at all and smashed my scorpions in their enclosures, and I'm missing 3 of them. I can't find 3 of them. They were Androctonus australis, yellow fat-tailed scorpions, very dangerous scorpions, and it was unbelievable, I overdrew my bank account and bought like a blow-up chair and like an air bed and an air chair, and I moved it into the back bungalow because he was locking me out of the house. And this is December and January. It's cold out, and the electricity doesn't work back there. There's no toilet and running water. Had to shit and piss in a bucket. So I overdrew my bank account to order some furniture, like portable, like air fillable, like blow up chairs, blow up mattress, inflatable stuff, and I put it in a back bungalow so it would be more comfortable. So when he locked me out at nighttime, I would have a place to sleep and a chair to sit in back there. You know what I mean? I even overdrew my bank account because of the situation. So it's really unbelievable. I kicked him, and I've been detained for 3.5 to 4 years now, going through mental health treatment because of his instability. And he said to me, the state found out what was going on at the house and they put him up somewhere so he has somewhere to stay. And I said, Chris, I don't think that's what's happening. This is a gaslight in Montgomery County. If I said to my grandmother on the phone, I said, because they're business owners, they were, before they got old and retired. But I said, I told my grandmother and I told my father, I said, if my grandfather saw what Montgomery County was putting his grandson through, he would leave him a substantial amount of inheritance money, wait for it, on purpose. It would piss the county off if he did that and they saw what kind of money he would be walking into. The county would be furious. Do you know what I mean? She even mentioned in the video if I was my own payee. Like, she says some of these places they send you to, they want you to get a payee. They want to degrade me and tell me that I can't manage my money. That's what they're trying to do next. And trying to tell me, when you go to this LTSR, we need to have you on a payee. And that's the next thing they're going to degrade me and try to put on me and say to me. Do you know what I mean? And I told her in the video, I said, I handle my own money, and it's going to stay that way. That's what I said. You know what I mean? But it's a notorious gaslight in Montgomery County. I was like this: a cup of coffee, a turmeric capsule by Nature's Bounty, and a girlfriend. That's all you need. Like, when is the next time he's going to have access to webcam girls? Because when you're going through these places, your internet websites are restricted through security. You cannot watch webcam girls in these places. Do you know what? You really can't. So going to the CRR and then transitioning to my own room or my apartment and getting my snake from my father's house and reuniting with my boa constrictor is my goal, is my plan. And they want to screw me around and move me around to different places so I'm out of time. Thanks for listening.